One more important challenge I want to address is the spectrum availability at a global scale. For enterprises operating in a single country, spectrum is often manageable, right? But many of our customers, this is not the case. They have factories, warehouses, campuses spread across multiple regions worldwide. Naturally, the question becomes, can I deploy private 5G consistently across all of my global sites? In US, the situation is well understood, right? CBR spectrum has been commercially available since 2020 and proven very effective. And the good news is that this model is no longer unique to US, right? Across major industrial countries, regulators have now made enterprise accessible mid-band spectrum for private 5G. While the exact regulator frameworks may differ, some are shared, some are lightly licensed, some are locally licensed, but the practical outcome is the same. Enterprises can go ahead and deploy private 5G networks in these countries. So what you're seeing here are the countries in different categories. And first, I want to show you the countries where private 5G spectrum is already approved and commercially available. These are the countries I show in blue. And in this region, enterprises can directly access spectrum, often in a mid-band like band N78, and they can deploy private 5G networks with regular clarity, and it's already commercial. And you can see all these countries here, but also this list is constantly improving. There are these countries where private 5G spectrum has been identified, but not fully approved yet, and these are shown in darker blue. And regulators in these markets have recognized the need for enterprise private 5G networks, and they earmark spectrum, and they're in the final licensing phase of the spectrum for private 5G. And the third set of countries here I'm showing are where private 5G spectrum is enabled through partnerships. These are shown in yellow here in this global map, and in these regions, enterprises can still deploy private 5G by working with local partners and operators that provide access to the spectrum in a controlled manner. And from the enterprise perspective, the experience is very similar. You still get private cellular capabilities without needing to own spectrum directly. The key takeaway here is there is now a viable private cellular path in almost every major industrial region globally. So instead of asking, is private 5G possible in this country, the more relevant question is, which spectrum model applies in this specific region?